First carry for Najee Harris.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Completes it to Austin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go. 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he completes it to Tompkins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from the 20.
And the Browns will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here we go.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running
throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A good pickup there at 22.
Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 42 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. On 1st down, it's Watson. Steps away to his left. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. 7-7, our score after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To the air yet again, Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, this is Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion right is Watkins. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Go.
Again, that's Watkins. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Angel. Right.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
The defenders certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here we go, son.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Right.
Fields now to throw. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. Here's Fields. And in for the Steelers touchdown. 26 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right?
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ashton Doolin, 75 yards. And the Browns are able to move back in front. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at the 34.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Here's Watson. Being chased out left. And he will slide down with a good gain. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Watson down to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. They go up the middle with Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the goal gets tough in here.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. But it's caught. Tompkins. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Now Watson. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Chubb, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Watson.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Watson on 1st down.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the red zone now, Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now Watson going to get this into the hands of Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. To throw is Watson. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Now Watson going to change the look here. They'll run with Chubb. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Chubb again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. One-score game, third quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Fields throw taken in by Watkins here. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
44-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And now an audible here into something else. Now Fields. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Quez Watkins taking it in. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
A gain of 18 on the play.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
No timeout.
Quick throw completed by Watson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, here's Watson. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Najee Harris. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 60 yards. And the Steelers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught by Judy. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. Down the right sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now it's Watson.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. To the air yet again, Watson. Strong grabs it over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Watson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 3. Harris running straight ahead. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll run it here. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.